A lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3.
Conley is such a patient player. Takes advantage of what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Conley over Gilgeous-Alexander. That one off the back iron and out.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Edwards against Dort. Edwards gets the bucket.
The defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And it's in there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's McDaniels. Randall deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot.
Can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's Randall. They double Randall. Kicks it out to Clark. And stolen by Williams. And here they go. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You're such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Reed sets a screen. Alexander Walker. Minnesota again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Wiggins. Got it.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The Timberwolves trail. 30 seconds left in the first. Here's Randall. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Wallace outside. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder up 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, that's a nice play. DiVincenzo's a bankable jump shooter from just about any range.
Wallace with it. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Here's Wallace. Knocks down the triple. Wallace has got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit. And that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing. Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Williams is checked in for Wiggins.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Dort. On the wing, Caruso. Outside, Williams. He buries it from 3.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back, right back at you.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Some changes for Minnesota. Randall, he's checked in for Reid. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Edwards. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. And here's Wallace. He's guarded by Conley. Hartenstein a screen. Dort for 3. Sinks the tray. So Dort's got 5 now.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball. Dillingham's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Joe's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Now here's Holmgren. There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Joe misses. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Dillingham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Joe, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Joe. And here's Dort. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Thunder lead by 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Williams. Over McDaniels. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead, up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, we've seen Luguentz Dort really having a good game here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Timberwolves trail by 4. Randall a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Here's Dort. Outside, Williams. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Minnesota has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Conley. Give him 8. The punch from Gobert.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And that one's good from Conley.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Randall. For the tie. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Randall. Conley's got 9 points here in the second half. Williams with it. He's picked up by Conley. Outside for Dort. Jacks up a three. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Randall. SGA using that size.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Pass to Alexander Walker. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Outside Edwards to the right side. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Randall, good. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Tie game in Minnesota. And when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Minot in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And Wallace, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
The ball's knocked loose. Caruso against DiVincenzo. Going inside, shoots over Caruso, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reid. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they've wanted to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
SGA on the move. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Over Randall. Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren inside. Randall's there.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Holmgren. He connects!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Holmgren with it. Back to Wallace. The three. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a three-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Randall. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Oh, he buried the three.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game. Williams from long range. He can't hit that time. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Tonight's teams, RJ, they have rosters filled with veteran players.
I was on a few teams like this, Kevin, and it's just great for the locker room. Guys are usually willing to accept their roles and understand how to win.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the 5. Now, here's Zubats. Outside Leonard. Shoots from the right block. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
And done with the slam.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns' core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
And here is Beal. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Booker in the post, guarded by Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Now Beal, after Norman Powell missed from long range.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
With it. Pass to Powell. Pulls it from 20. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The top scorers in the league, guys like Booker, they get buckets when it's hard.
Leonard looking over the floor. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 10.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. Now, I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. The Clippers also making some changes. Jones checked in for Zubac, and it's Bogdanovich in for Chris Dunn. Now O'Neal. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And O'Neal gets it to go. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Launches a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
O'Neal outside. Booker against Bogdanovich. Fade away. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Leonard. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And it's Leonard missing. Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker inside. Misses from close range. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Clubly out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. They swipe it. Pass to Jones. Down low. Here's Coffey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
So for the Suns, Donnie's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. And then for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Dunn in for Ben Simmons. Now, here's O'Neal. Booker, right side. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Pass to Dunn. On the clock. Over to the wing. Here's Zubac. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Zubac has got his first points of the night. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. And Phoenix making a change here. Durant's checked in. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Flashing his range, Beal is an absolute bomber from deep.
Done outside. Back to Harden. Driving in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the visit.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Shot from the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Jones. Now Zubac. Leonard the pass to Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Goes back up. And Zubac puts it in. Zubac has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Done against Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Dunn.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And now let's catch it. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view it?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Durant for three. There's the triple from Durant.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Clippers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Beal. Inside. Durant connects inside.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pass to Zubats. Back to Leonard for the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Zubats, a screen on Beal to the inside, and the dunk by Zubats.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now Beal, 5 points in the game. Here's Dunn. No good on the three. Harden finds Zubats. Here's Powell. Here's Harden on the wing. And the layup is good. Harden's got 10.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
Bounce pass from Durant. To halt the run. And he dunks it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Leonard. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
A wide open look for Durant. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half. Harden outside. Powell sets a screen for Harden. No good from outside. Booker against Dunn. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Devin Booker.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And here's Leonard from three. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 26.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Dunn. Royce O'Neal is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Booker in at the 2 spot. Jones with the screen on Jones. Dunn misses. Suns trail by 12. O'Neal kicks to Booker. Booker with the screen for Dunn. Nailed from 3-point land. Dunn's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Phoenix. O'Neal against Leonard. To the middle and stolen by Dunn. Jones the pass to O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Clippers?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Harden kicks to Powell. 3-pointers off the mark. The Suns trail. Beal finds Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Powell sets a screen for Harden. Leonard on the wing. The 3. No basket there. Missed number 4 of his 14 field goal attempts from 18 feet away. IT that time from Leonard. Clippers leading by 6. Dunn passes the Powell. To the paint. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
The Suns making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Both free throws good from Booker.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
In the corner, Powell with it. From about 19 feet, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Booker. And that one is off. Good D by Harden. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard battling for 2.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Clippers.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Leonard.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Leonard with the ball. Now Beal defending. Leonard with the bucket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Takes it inside. It's good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. Do you know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. In this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to Gordon. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Michael Porter making his last shot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Here's Dort, following the score by Jamal Murray. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Jokic. Over Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Williams against Porter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Brown, the pass to Gordon. Jokic high post. Over Hartenstein. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Good on the triple. 5 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Sharch checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Gordon. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Christian Brown. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. 7 points here for Jalen Williams.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso, that falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Murray surveying the D. Buries the 20-footer. Murray's got 7 points in the game. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams at the 5 spot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Westbrook passes to Saric. Inside, and they call an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the triple drive? Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Porter, shoots over Caruso. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Porter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris, he is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Porter. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Westbrook. Jokic high post. Over Hartenstein. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Jokic.
Nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Hartenstein, and it's Jokic with the rebound. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Naji, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Dort. Still yet to score. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Naji. They trail by 9 points. Jokic with the screen on Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Here's Naji. In the corner, Murray with it. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Murray's got 9.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Here's Holmgren. And he banks in the layup. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at the guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Dort, following the basket by Jokic, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. How do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Here's Dort, following the basket by Jokic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. Outside Gordon. They set the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Alex Caruso is checked in for Holmgren.
Alex Caruso.
Here's Jokic. 8 points for him. Murray kicks to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Gordon. Now Murray. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Christian Brown.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Here's the step back. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. A pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Outside Williams. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Saric has checked in for Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Jamal Murray. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wallace comes in for George.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Williams against Jokic. Pass to Watson. Back to Jokic. Takes a 3. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Thunder 5 right now. Zhang is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Here's Murray after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray with the bounce pass. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Christian Brown. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jay. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Dylan Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Christian Brown's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen to what David Adelman went over with his team. Now he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We've got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so he hits both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Williams with the ball. Over Murray. That's good from Williams. The assist by Holmgren. And that's 13 points here for Jalen Williams. Outside Gordon. There's a screen by Porter. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Gordon.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And good that time.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Holmgren can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Thunder.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Another miss by Jokic.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Now Williams. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. Offline with his 3. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This built.
men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the 5. Here's Leonard following the score by Minnesota. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Now the Timberwolves with it. Edwards with it. Dunn in his pocket. Edwards can't hit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Harden's shot is good.
A few guys with better handles than James Harden. Really a magician with the rock.
And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Now here's Harden to the inside. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden.
Now, you don't want to give Kawhi that kind of positioning. He doesn't waste good looks.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace, so we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, BA.
Allie, thank you. Leonard looking around. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Powell's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Off the mark there with a 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Leonard against McDaniels. Now Leonard. Clock at 6. With some arc. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Dunn.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Randall outside. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Right side, Alexander Walker. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Bogdanovic with a screen on Randall. Leonard for 3. Hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 8.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Harden. From deep, Conley. Powell pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Bogdanovic passes to Powell. Now here's Jones. Now Leonard. This one for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. For 3, Randall. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you. And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Leonard with the ball. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And so in the game for the Clippers, it's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffee in at the 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. Minot's checked in for Minnesota. Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Outside Bogdanovic. The 3 is up. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, a deep 3 from Anthony Edwards.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minot, and Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Simmons comes in for Bogdanovic. Leonard just muscles his way in. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Yeah, how about the stride of Simmons? He gets in there with just a few big steps.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And he's going for the oop here. Out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. Here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Gobert with a screen on Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert showing his skill inside.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Outside Harden. Coffee on the wing. Leonard for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And the shot's good.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randle, tough matchup.
Randle against Leonard. Here's Harden. There's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Leonard outside. pulled back.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Ebb is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Leonard against Randle. Leonard inside. 18 points for him. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Conley passes to Edwards. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Edwards, down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers lead by 9. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Just too determined. Zubac finishing strong.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Conley. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Conley's got his second bucket on the night. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Leonard outside. Back to Harden. 4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look.
Gobert goes up and brings it down.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Back to Harden. Zubac with a screen on Randle. Leonard. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Powell outside. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Randle. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Leonard's got 22.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones, he's checked in for Dunn. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. Minnesota again missing. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Powell passes to Harden. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Clark. Leonard for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. 25 points in the game.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
Harden against DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Randall. And that one hits the back iron. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Los Angeles up by 10. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Timberwolves trail by 10. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. They've got Derek Jones, Amir Coffey out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's done in at the one. Reed for three, knocks down the triple. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Count it.
And that's usually a solid strategy. Get the ball into Leonard's capable, large hands and let him go to work.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. The three is up. The Clippers grab the miss. Dunn outside. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Bogdanovic. Fires for three. On target from range. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Bogdanovic has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard from outside the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Gobert passes to Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Steps back. Got a piece of it. Pass to Leonard. Dunn outside. Zubac screen. Three-pointer. Nails it from three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Powell outside. Leonard for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Shoots over Harden. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. Edwards got 21 points in the game. Leonard against Randall. Leonard passes to Powell. Dunn outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. So it's Los Angeles now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Dunn. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 32 points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
to impose their will on the backboard.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Castle. And no good, trying to use the glass. To the inside, here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Barnes outside. Here's Castle. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Booker the pass to Beal. Dunn outside from downtown. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Dunn.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Richard, you talked about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running, and I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
And another basket for San Antonio.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Outside, KD. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
2 minutes remaining in the
Fox from outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Durant, the pass to Beal. And here is Dunn. Launches it. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Castle. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Outside for Beal. Pulls up on the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Booker's got 9 points.
Making room for himself. Booker using the pick and roll to great effect.
Outside, Fox. Down low, here's Wembanyama. Takes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The drive by Booker. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
Here's Fox. That one wide left. Right side, Kevin Durant. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
substitution on the court.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Huddling out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, no luck.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting grade has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Dunn, he's checked in for Allen. Jones finds Plumlee. Here's Beal. Back to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
That one goes in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
The Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Booker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Booker's got 13 points.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
O'Neal against Johnson. Back to Fox. Johnson with a screen on Booker. And Fox gets it to go.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. AD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Booker against Fox. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Booker showing some power.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Johnson kicks to Fox. And he lays it straight in. Fox has got 10 points in the quarter.
The defense looking helpless to stop Fox. This guy fears no one.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
No one covering. Fox has got 18 points in the game.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Now here's Booker. 20 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And he sinks the second. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Spurs leading by just 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the floor for San Antonio. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And that's how you finish at the rim. Beal leaving no room for error.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Here's Castle. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside, KD. Shoots from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in. KD's got 5.
Tough hoop from Kevin Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they actually are.
Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Dunn. Booker with it. Releases. Rebounded by Castle.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Barnes against Durant. Pass to Booker. Beal with a screen for Booker. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attack.
Timeout.
Getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Vassell. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Barnes outside. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker looking around. And from undrafted to journeyman to starter, Richard, you got to admire stories like Royce O'Neal's.
It's motivational, Kevin. Just because you don't get drafted doesn't mean you can't make it to the NBA, which is exactly what O'Neal has done.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Devin Booker. Ball outside. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Now Beal. It's good from long range. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Plumlee. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. O'Neal dishes to Beal. There's the triple. Another three for Phoenix.
It's a tight one. Neither team really able to create any separation.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns lead by 2. And we're coming right back at... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Royce O'Neal is out there at Plumlee. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Dunn, and it's Jones in at the 1. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Paul looking over the floor. Back from outside. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. And here's Booker. Booker draws the double. O'Neal wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Champagnie. Inside, Johnson dishes to Fox. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
From deep, Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Beal subbed in for Jones. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. To the inside, here's Fox, and the shot goes down. And now it's up to 25 points for De'Aaron Fox.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Beal, the pass to Booker. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And that one drops for him.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Fox against Booker. There's the steal. Pass to Durant. Over Barnes. Durant chiseling his way through for 2.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Fox against Booker. And it's blocked. Done outside. Pass to KD. And Booker kicks to Durant. And it falls over the rim and in. KD's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Fox. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Down against Vassell. Here's Booker. Booker gets through the contact and puts it in.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
Here's Vassell. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What a shot by Vassell. That man is a competitor.
14 feet away. Good.
There is no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Here's Fox. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
A free throw off from Fox. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Two shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. "24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Big time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Barnes outside. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And a deep three from Booker. Can't knock in the three. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the three. No good from Booker. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Vassell outside. Wembanyama looking it over. Over Booker. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
The drive by Booker. Good on the shot. Booker's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena.
Here's Fox. The rebound by Richards. Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Dunn passes to Booker. At the Dunn. Dunn sets a screen for Beal. It's good from beyond the arc.
Beal knew they needed one bad, so he worked hard, and he got it for him.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Fox with it. Wembanyama, a screen on Booker. Fox from outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Shots good by Booker.
I guess Booker wants to play with his food before he eats.
So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 5. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Fox against Booker. San Antonio again missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And So both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Looking to end the run. Vassell, no good.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So the Suns win it, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire. But
all right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Out left to the wing. Powell for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
3 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all 3 levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Williams. Second chance shot.
How about the fast hands and lateral quickness of Norman Powell to get with his man and contest shots? That's good.
Dunn left side. Pass to Leonard. There's the triple. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Holmgren. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Harden's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Zubac with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Dort outside. Hartenstein with it. Pass to Holmgren. Williams with it. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones, he's checked in for Dunn. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's scoreless. Wiggins with a screen on Powell. Wallace. It's rebounded by Zubac.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
1 quarter in the books. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Jones. The steal. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Jones. He pulls it. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And timeout called by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Ben Simmons. Bogdanovic finds Leonard. Outside Bogdanovic. Leonard inside. He's guarded by Caruso. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here tonight. Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian, and it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career, but boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, BA, you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Now here's Dunn. No points yet. Leonard passes to Zubats. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Shot by Leonard, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. To the middle. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Clippers trail by 5. Jones in the post. Wiggins on him. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Bogdanovic.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Caruso, and it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Coffey, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James Harden comes in for Bogdanovic. Now here's Wallace. He's got 5. Good on the shot.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, BA, but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have, it's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Now here's Holmgren. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Over to the left wing. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Wallace has got 10 points in the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Wallace outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Down low. And then Harden with the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Dort finds Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. And he makes it. He's got 6.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thunder out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Cason Wallace with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Count that bucket.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Dunn outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Williams a screen on Harden. Rebounded by Dunn.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Leonard against Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Dunn outside. There's a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. And he lays it up and in. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
Doris looking back at James Harden's time in Houston. What an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. So it's Los Angeles now. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Count it. Good.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
Dort outside. They set a pick. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Harden. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Leonard outside. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Drains the triple. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Well, you're working the 2-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Now here's Harden. The shot no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. Shoots over Powell. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 9, and we've reached the end of the third. Thunder out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And here are the Thunder now. It's a 5-point game on the floor for the Clippers. Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Dunn outside. Here's Leonard. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Leonard's got 19 points. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead. Williams passes to Wallace. Six to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jones grabs the board. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Coffey. Dunn outside. Inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Was the defense. No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Harden following the bucket by the Thunder. Pass to Dunn to tie it up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Zubac. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. It's kept alive.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Leonard against Holmgren. Leonard can't get it to go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Williams' shot is good.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Zubac with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Outside, Williams. Right wing. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Zubac. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Dunn, guarded closely. Pass to Harden. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
First team foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Thunder's ball. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Dort from behind the arc.
And really, that D from Dunn is spectacular. He just covers so much ground.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Outside, Williams. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game.
might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Taking it himself, Randall changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Shoots over Vassell. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Gobert.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Shot clock at 2. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Edwards finds Randall. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Castle. Barnes outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. He gets it in there. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Barnes. Fox looking it over. Sweet move. And it's Fox slamming it down.
Whoa, the Aaron Fox explosive. And boy, does that get the bench energized.
Conley the pass to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 5. Misses from short range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Randall, and the rejection by Wembanyama. To the paint, Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Pass to Conley. Randall with a screen for Conley. Now over Castle. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Oh, here's Edwards. Trains the three-pointer. Edwards got 5.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Outside, Fox. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Shoots from 12. Can't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Minnesota on top, up by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. De'Aaron Fox out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward spot.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Paul with the 3, bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
If he can find a look outside, Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look.
DiVincenzo passes to Miller. Green with a screen for Miller. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Paul finds Fox. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Paul against DiVincenzo. Paul dishes to Fox. 3-pointer. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting for the game at 42%. Count that bucket.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Edwards against Fox. From the high post. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills. Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And we've got a timeout from Craig Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. With his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. BA, thanks. Great open look there. Barnes has got 7 points.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Vassell. No scoring in this one.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
DiVincenzo showing a lot of heart and strength taking the foul and still getting the shot to go.
29 seconds left in the first half. Ball passes to Vassell. Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Outside Conley, pass to Randall. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Pop. What do you need from the second unit?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Fires from deep, and the 3-ball is good. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. To the wing right side. Fox against Conley. And he makes that one. Fox has got 12 in the game.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Outside Edwards. Randall kicks to McDaniels. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Fox against Conley. Fox, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's three, but I wanted to give you three different words I could use to describe it. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Vassell against McDaniel. Outside Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
1:04 left in the third quarter. Outside, Fox. 5 on the clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 17 points in the game.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
They get it again. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Edwards up. Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team's...
He got it! Whoa! It's good! He did it!
Drained it! Drained it! Whoa!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got Jeremy Sohan. Chris Paul is out there with Fox. Then it's Johnson, and it's Champagnie in at the 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Johnson. Here's Minot, and he drops it in from the low post. Minot's got his first bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Sohan finds Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now. Fox against Edwards. Fox, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to Minot. Now, Alexander Walker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Edwards inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Here is Edwards. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
For the Spurs, this one's not looking good. Up top, Fox. Over by Conley. Pass to Castle. Here's Fox. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got 18 points just in the second half.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Conley surveying the D. Here's Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
The 3 from Barnes. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. And so Minnesota takes the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for